You are here with By the Cover. Today we're going to be reviewing Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 2, The Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinniman. The genre of this book is lit RPG. This book was 371 pages and took me 6 days to read. I would rate this book a 5.8 out of 10. This book may contain some mild spoilers, but nothing too heavy. The summary of this book. The ratings and views are off the charts. The fans just cannot get enough. The dungeon gets more dangerous each day. But in a grinder designed to chew up and spit out crawlers by the millions, Carl and Princess Donut must work harder than ever just to survive. They call it the Overcity, a sprawling, once thriving metropolis devastated by a mysterious calamity. But these streets are far from abandoned. An undead circus trawls the ruins. Murdered prostitutes rain from the sky. An ancient spell is finally ready to reveal its dark purpose, and Carl still has no pants. So my likes with this book. Book number 2 really focused on the character growth of all of the primary characters. So you have Carl's growth with Donut, you have Carl caring for his cat, and Donut caring for Mongo. So Donut is becoming less selfish throughout the book as well, and I thought there was great emotional connection and chemistry between all three of those characters. I enjoyed the entire circus storyline. I thought the One of Us tie-in was absolutely great. The idea of epics, which are high-level NPCs with their own show and storyline, I thought was a cool concept. The trend continues from the first book of boss battles having a deeper meaning or connection, typically leaning towards those characters being tragic, which adds a bit of depth and weight to each battle that is fought, which always interests me more than just having a battle and having it mean nothing. I really liked the talk show moments again, which is something I enjoyed from the first book. I did like Remix's backstory and his character, and I also liked the leaderboard mentions towards the end of the book. As far as my dislikes, at the beginning of this level and this book, Carl and Donut get to choose their classes. And this is something I find boring in games, sitting and creating characters and choosing traits, classes. Some people may find that interesting. I find it completely boring. I'm just like, get on with it so we can get to the action. And for just a little over 50 pages of this book, you're choosing classes. And if I were to sum up this book in one word, it would be quests. You're introduced to quests in this book, and they're exactly what you think they would be if you've ever gamed. And I find quests to be a little formulaic, which I'm not a big fan of. Now, if the quest is interesting, then it's fine, but if you're on a quest that you don't care about and that doesn't resonate with you, then you're going to have a problem, which is what I had on the second quest. The first quest was a circus quest, and I really enjoyed that one. But the second quest is the Skyfall storyline, and that did not interest me hardly at all. I also kind of feel like there's no real strong antagonists in these books. There's no great overarching evil that you're defeating, at least not yet. And this book feels very much like grinding through a quest or a level just to get to what's next. Overall, I thought book 2 was a step down from the first book. The two primary reasons I didn't gel with this particular one: first, the Skyfall storyline I just didn't connect with, and second was the class choices. I did really enjoy the character growth and the chemistry between the characters in this book, and I also still enjoyed the tragedy of the boss characters. Overall, a step down from the first book, but still a good read. That's about it. We'll catch you later.